Oh, the blue angel. Oh my God, you're the blue angel. Oh, I saw you in a vision before you came. Oh, the Church of Armadale. Oh, oh, you're the third bird. You look cute, like Tweety Pie. Mary Poppins, Smoothie. Oh, an umbrella. And so when you get there, when you've got her outside or whatever, and then you sing, and then you ring me, and then we'll sing.
Okay.
Okay, great.
Got it.
Great.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Simply remember my favourite things.
Pacing, 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 pacing. Making me another cup of tea. Oh my God. Oh my God. I love you so much. Come here, darling. I'll give you a neck massage. I love you. I love you. Okay, bye-bye. Darling, 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 angel.
I'm from the hills.
Angel, the angel took her cloak off.
It's hot up there now.
Perfect. What happened?
Okay. She had some smoothie.
Yeah.
And they poured the rest of it into another container so she could have it later. She at first she wasn't, she was sitting there just quite sad. And then I said hi and her face lit up, which was really nice. And she took my hands and I said, what did she say first? Are you with God? And I said, yes, I'm from the Church of Armadale. Do you remember the Church of Armadale? And she said, yes. And so she's just holding onto my hands. And I gave her the prayer, the little card that you gave me, and she loved it. She was studying it for ages. And I said, I didn't bring my glasses, so I can't read it to you. I bet you can read better than me. And she was just, and turning it over. And I said, that one hands or whatever the thing said. And it was beautiful. And then all the other ladies came up because they like to have a chat and stuff. And one's knitting, crocheting for her baby. And the other one that sort of hangs around a lot. Is really aggressive and she gets into trouble all the time.
Yeah.
She's hilarious.
I know.
Like, oh, fucking fuck something.
I
Fuck.
know.
Don't speak like that. And then she came up and said, I just like to rile people.
I know. She's the one who throws tea under Mum's door and stuff.
Oh,
she can
right.
get really aggressive.
She really likes your mum though.
No, they like each other.
Yeah.
No, she's nice. I like Lynn.
Yeah.
She just gets the shit sometimes. And I don't blame her. They don't take her out walking.
Anyway, so I can I just get
Sit
my
down,
drink?
have a drink. Sit down. I'm going to get everything. I'm going to get everything. Oh, she looks so much older. Wow.
She's looked very thin to me today.
Oh my gosh.
She's
oh my
drinking a
God.
smoothie.
Oh, the darling. And she's got no teeth in. This is terrible. They've aged her so much. No wonder they don't want me to see. You can see the deterioration.
I mean, whether she would have deteriorated anyway is very hard to prove. But she's
Well, 2 years under
clearly
me, she
unhappy.
didn't. 2 years under me, she didn't. She's clearly unhappy, no wonder. And look, her hat's all bloody... That hat used to be perfect. Look, it's all been sat on. Oh, my God, she doesn't have a scarf.
That's all I got.
Oh, darling. Can we download them onto... I've got a...
If only I could have filmed it.
Yes.
But every time, like I managed to get 2 photos, and then the sort of what'd she be, Brazilian kind of nurse came up and said, I'm sorry, but you're taking photos. And I said, yes, this is my friend, and I don't know how long it'll be before I can see her again. If I've got to go back to New Zealand today, and I want to take with me a picture of her beautiful face. You know, I'm not going to do anything with it. And she said, oh, it's just that, you know, her daughter Wednesday has been abusing the thing, da-da-da. I said, oh, yeah, I heard, yeah, right. Trying to sort of keep on side. And I said, look, you know, this is for me. I love this lady. You know, and she then went up to the RN, who said, no, just no, regardless. And this Brazilian nurse is saying, but she's a friend, and you know, it's a very strict rule now. Nobody's allowed to take photos, so I got away with 2.
Oh, you're an angel.
But I couldn't, you know, if they were watching me the whole time, and if I'd have turned my phone on again or looked like I was doing anything on it,
they would have kicked you out.
They would have kicked me out.
Yeah.
But fortunately, I checked the visitors book, and Paul wasn't in.
Yeah.
Thank God. That was the
He
first.
probably
really.
doesn't sign it anyway. But anyway.
Oh well, he has to. It's the law. Anyway, whatever. And then she did this funny thing. She kept sneezing. She had 3 sneezes. And I asked the nurse to get her a tissue, and she did. And she goes, I wish I could have filmed it. It was really funny. The other girl, Lynn's across the way at the end of the table, and Gwenny puts the tissue up like this. Where's the tissue? I'll show. She was like this.
Oh, she's heaven.
And I said,
Oh, she's heaven.
What are you doing, Gwenny? What are you doing? I said, is this a moment? And she laughed. But she wouldn't come out from behind a tissue. Like she was like that for ages. And I thought, I've got to break her, got to break the thought.
Yes.
And so I asked the nurse to go and get the baby,
Yes.
which was in her room. And then this other lady, who sounds sort of Russian or something, but really sweet, said that it was her baby. And I thought, oh no, we're going to have a fight over the baby here. But then she said, oh no, mine's smaller. Oh, good. So wow. As soon as I put the baby on her lap, she got rid of the tissue. And
but why didn't they have the baby in her lap? Because she needs the baby all the time. She's got no one else.
That's what I thought.
You know, this is it. There's no consistency of care. That baby should be in her arms all the time, and I'm writing to the Aged Care Commissioner to say that, to make sure they put that...
Once she was there, she came out of herself again, and she's full of love, and I said, your baby loves you very much.
Yes.
And you love her.
Yeah, because that baby's the only thing left.
Mm. And I tried to, every time they were out of sight, I tried to have her, you know, we're still fighting the good fight. Wednesday's never giving up. Don't you ever give up. You've got to be strong. You've got to drink your smoothie. I was sort of really...
Great. She would have heard. Oh, great.
She did hear it. She did. And she said, I'm leaving.
Oh, wow.
I said, yes, you are.
Wow.
And it won't be long now. I mean, whether she leaves in her mind or leaves in...
But she said, I'm
body,
leaving, did she?
Yeah.
Wow. That's amazing, darling.
Yeah.
That's
and
amazing.
I know it gave her hope, I know.
I love you so much. I love you.
I just wanted her to, like, she's looking quite frail today.
Yes.
Like thin.
Yes.
She's not eating much.
Yes.
And I said, you've got to keep strong.
And what about her teeth? Like, what's...
Yeah, no, they're gone.
Yeah. So they've got her teeth out. I'm like, they're rotting.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
I said, how are your teeth? Because I know she's got a thing about teeth. And I said, are they hurting? And she said, no. I said, oh, good. They're not hurting. That's not.
So there's no teeth in there, is there?
There's some half rotten ones, but that's why her lip, like I had a good look, her lip is caved in because her teeth are broken off, I think.
Oh, no, they were false. Why haven't they put her teeth in? Where's her teeth?
Oh.
They're probably feeding her mush now. You know what I mean? It's getting worse and worse. Teeth, we were talking about it. So important.
So she had false teeth?
Yes.
Well, they're not in.
Oh, my God.
No, they're definitely
That's why they don't want you to see. Thank you, darling. I love you.
I didn't, you know, like I didn't want to embarrass her, but I could see that they were...
I could see by that photo. She didn't have her teeth in. Well, where's her teeth? And they're probably now feeding her mush.
Probably
She was
are.
on salads when we went in there, okay? Unbelievable. I love you. Drink. Keep their relatives away and not let people take photos. You're just disappearing that person's identity, not allowing other people to take photos of them. That's shocking.
And to take her teeth out. Now, why do that? Why do that? Just because it's easier, or I don't understand.
Oh my God. Oh my
Really
God.
don't. I mean, if she's having trouble chewing, well, she's not going to be any better with no teeth.
Yes.
So if she's having mush, why can't she still have her teeth in? You know what I mean? It's no logical reason.
It's like they are trying to deteriorate her, taking her teeth out like that. And also make her feel bad about herself. That's shocking. And they don't think I'm going to be in there to see it. And they don't think that, you know, and they obviously don't respect the Aged Care Complaints
Complaints
Commission.
her about her teeth. I didn't know she had false teeth. I just thought that her teeth are
Yes,
deteriorated.
and her teeth are very important to her. And I've written so many emails saying, teeth, 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 and you're not doing your teeth. And why isn't she seeing a dentist, and what's going on?
And it can't be healthy to have those decaying little half
Oh
pegs
my
in
God,
there.
and she's got to look at herself in the mirror as an old woman. This is disgusting.
I bet she doesn't. I bet she doesn't look at herself.
Oh, she probably doesn't now, does she? Because she just sees this old woman. She
she-
saw a beautiful young girl when she was with me, because she looked like a beautiful young girl because she was taken care of.
It was interesting that she wasn't dressed up today. Maybe Paul's not going in today,
Yes.
so that they didn't make the effort.
Yes.
Yesterday she looked immaculate.
Yes.
Today she still looked lovely, but
Yes.
and still had a hat on. But it was like a stay-at-home day kind of.
But that's the thing, if they don't think anyone's watching, like,
They don't make.
they
the
don't
effort.
care. And now obviously there's a complaints. They should all be on high alert every single day. But they obviously don't respect the age complaints
Well,
commissioner.
they've got. I mean, they don't seem to have many patients in each ward either. Like you've got about 8 people, which is a bloody luxury for a nursing home. We used to have 20 people each, which was really tough. But they've got this. It's really relaxed, and they do give attention to each patient.
But they don't. I've been there. They don't sit down and talk to them.
No, they
might
don't talk to them, but they. Well, there's
They
this
don't
guy
walk
who
them?
yesterday and today, this guy was passed out in his chair. Now, you'd think if he's passed out in his chair like this,
Yeah, why don't you put him to
why don't
bed?
you put him in bed where
But they
he's more
don't. They
comfortable?
round them up so they can just all watch them in one room. If they put them in bed, they've got to walk up and down those corridors,
Right,
use
right.
those bloody legs and check on them.
Right.
They're lazy. And also, it's a system. The system just says keep them clean, keep them whatever. It doesn't say care about those things.
Their emotions.
And it says, and put it in the computer. So no one can speak English, so they're all in front of the computer trying to work that out. Oh.
And this poor woman that was doing the crocheting broke my heart, just like it used to at the nursing home I worked in Wingara. They all try to follow you out the door. They're all, I've got a bus to catch, my kids are going to be worried, I've got to get out.
Yes.
And so you have, some people know the code, I didn't, and so I had to be let out. But this beautiful Russian lady with a crocheting, she's on this little patch of crocheting for her baby, and it's all wrong, but she's doing it.
Oh, that's great.
And she's following me out saying, where are you going? I'll come too. How far are you going? And I said, I'm going to the Church of Armadale. I'll bring you next time. And so the nurse, before she could let me out, was steering her away. Now come in, darling. I mean, she was being kind, but she was sort of more quite with it, and she actually thanked me. And Lynn said, thank you so much for coming.
Oh.
So it's
I
lovely
know
to
Lynn's
see
got
you
a
guys.
beautiful side. Lynn used to be a
does.
school teacher.
Oh.
She's a very clever woman.
No, of course she is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And and she's an Aussie. You say it how it is.
Yeah.
So when she's pissed off or
She
whatever.
lets them
And so
know.
I love her, but she has these turns, and it worries me when she gets those turns in front of my mother.
Yeah. But your mum does like her. They've got this sort of twinkle
I think
in
they've
the
got a
eye
bond
thing.
now.
Yeah. Yeah, and so that's why
They've got
she's
an
doing this.
understanding.
Peekaboo!
Oh, look, no. And also, too, it's probably to hide her teeth, her mouth. She started putting that tissue up to hide her mouth. Honestly, these people, they need to be in bloody jail. Killing my mother. And using those YouTube clips, which are the truth. They're just showing my mother's slow deterioration month by month. And the police have got a copy of that now, from May to December, and you can see, and here we are now, that one you just took today, God bless you, thank you so
I'm
much.
glad I got away with the two.
Oh my God, because otherwise I wouldn't know about the teeth, and they've got the actual Aged Care Complaints Commissioner on it now, and I just think, this is how arrogant they are. You would think, with the Aged Care Complaints Commissioner watching them, if they respected that office, they would make sure, yes, mother had her teeth, but they just think, oh, Wednesday's gone, and
They're pretty stupid, really, aren't they?
they're pretty stupid. They're very third world, sort of. Yeah, like they're working in a corrupt state and they can get away with anything.
Well, Paul is so blasé to think that he can just do it. I mean, how naive.
Yes. Oh,
He's like this stupid boy at school, you know, I'll just forge the signature. No one will know. Look, that looks like that, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. I mean, jeez.
He just thought it wouldn't get past the tribunal.
No.
So he didn't, remember at the end of that tribunal he asked,
He's
what
cocky.
will happen when Wednesday loses?
Yeah, he's
well, then it'll go on.
completely cocky.
So cocky.
Mm. Oh, pride goeth before a fall.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
And then they said it'll go on to the Supreme Court and the High Court. Well, didn't he think of that when he forged all those signatures? You'd think he'd have done the... And it shows how he didn't respect the tribunal.
No.
That tribunal's a joke because nobody has to respect it because who cares?
Mm. Yeah, he had no clue that how hard you could fight.
Yeah, because they were believing their own propaganda, that I was paranoid, schizophrenic, couldn't look after myself.
Mm. I think they were surprised that you had support there too. Thank God.
I
we were
mean,
able
that
to be there.
shocked the hell out of them. That actually, that day that you and Tony came in, that changed the whole dynamic of everything.
I hate the thought of you being there on your own. Oh my
darling,
God.
can you imagine the first tribunal? I've got a CD of it. It's like the whole opera. I mean, it's me and Mum. And they just like and they just eviscerate my character, tell all these lies, avalanche of lies, and then at the end of it, Mum gets carted off. It's just unbelievable. But when you and Tony were there, oh God, it was just...
I remember that so clearly. Tony on one side holding your hand, me
I'll
on the
never
other side.
forget it.
Like, hang on, don't listen, don't let it in, don't let it
I
in.
know.
It's bullshit. We all know it's bullshit.
know.
Don't let it in.
I know.
Thank God.
Oh my God, because they're like poison darts. And that's what they've
Yeah.
tried to do with the words.
They wanted you to act out to
Yes.
prove that they were right about
Yes,
you.
yes.
And that's why we were...
Yes. And the whole way along they've been doing that to me for years.
Yeah. Don't...